Why is your home called a mansion, while your neighbor's is just a thatched hut? They may both be places to live, but in ancient China, the names of houses reflected a strict social hierarchy. Imagine you gather a few branches and bundles of straw in the wilderness. You use the straw for the roof and the branches for the walls, creating a simple shelter. This is called a hut, the most basic form of dwelling. In ancient times, farmers guarding their crops and hermits living in seclusion stayed in huts. There were no fancy decorations, just enough to keep out the wind and rain. It was the ultimate budget home. As time passes, your hard work earns you a fortune, and you move your family into the city. Now you own a house, a modest urban residence with a simple, neat layout where ordinary families lived. The phrase, "my humble home," was how people politely referred to their own house. Before long, however, you realize that your front door opens directly onto the street, leaving you with little privacy. So you build tall walls around your property, tear down the original house, and rebuild it with several side buildings to serve as storage rooms and guest quarters. Now your home has private outdoor space, organized living areas, and clearly separated functions. This is called a residence. In ancient times, owning such a residence already meant you had reached the middle class. A residence was never complete without a courtyard. Many people confuse the two, but they are different. The residence is the main building, while the courtyard is the open space enclosed by surrounding walls. Together, they created the warm, lively atmosphere that became the hallmark of traditional Chinese homes. As the years go by, your career advances, and your status rises. An ordinary residence is no longer enough to reflect your position. You decide to build something far grander, a mansion. A mansion was far beyond the reach of ordinary people. Only princes, nobles, and high-ranking officials were allowed to live in one. It was more than just a place to live. A mansion also served as an administrative office, a reception hall, and a place for official meetings. It followed strict architectural regulations, featured ceremonial guards and formal protocols, and projected dignity and prestige. Royal mansions and government residences were the ultimate symbols of status. From a humble straw hut to a magnificent mansion, the evolution of a home reflected not only wealth and rank, but also the aesthetics, traditions, and cultural heritage that had been passed down through generations for thousands of years.